So, moving to our language. So, last week I saw that we did have a lot of new people, so welcome. And I wanted to go over what the punctuation that you might see and be like, well, that's a weird place for a comma, and why is there a period there? It means a few different things than it does when you see it in the English language. So, if you see a comma, that means that you drop the sound before it, okay? If you see a period, it changes the sound of the word. And this is really used whenever you're writing in syllabary versus phonetically. So you'll see I have an example there that it looks like a J with a period. Well, that's the sound for the J looking syllable is the sound equals goo. So if you put that period beside it, it changes it to poo. And the same thing for that E, capital E looking thing. If it's just the E, it's gum. Now, if it has the period beside it, it changes it to cum. So I wanted to go over a few of our basic vowel sounds that we have. So if you look at the basic sounds at the bottom, it looks like a capital D. That's an ah sound. Ah. Like aha. If you see the R with the little cursive, it looks like an E, but it's not how we say, that's not how we say it in Cherokee. It's eh, eh. The capital T looking syllable is E. So that sound is an E. You see an I phonetically written, it's E. The next syllabary character is O. Next one is oo, and the last one's okay? So that's just some of the basic sounds that we have in our language. The past 2 weeks, we have gone over several things. In the first week, we went over I want and hungry, and are you hungry? So I wanted to give you some answers for that. So if you're practicing at home, and you're like, oh, I always have to say English for some of my words, I'm going to give you some kind of easy ones to practice so you can answer. So we are going to learn the word for meat. We all like sandwiches, right? So our first word is hawian. So say it with me, hawian. Hawian. And that's just meat. Just in general, just like sandwich meat. Hawian. So you have to, you might want to specify what kind of meat do you want? Do you want turkey? Do you want pig? Do you want, like ham? So our first lunch meat kind of thing that we have is kana. Kana, and that's turkey. So kana, hawian, aguaduliha, turkey meat I want. So if you look at the syllabary down below the green writing, you see that capital E with that period next to it? That's what I was talking about. It turns it into a k sound versus the g sound. So kana. So say it with me. Kana. One more time. Kana. And that's for turkey. And you can just say, if you see a turkey out and about, you can say, kana, I see kana. But if you want like a turkey sandwich, you need to say, kana hawian. And that's turkey meat. Or at Thanksgiving, whenever we want, a good piece of turkey meat, that's a good time to say it as well. So the next kind that we're going to is chicoin. Chicoin. And that's your ham, any kind of pig meat is chicoin. Chicoin hawian. Chicoin hawian. And that's pig meat. So say it with me. Chicoin. Chicoin. And then if you want to add that you want ham, then you have to say the chicoin Hawaiian, the ham meat or pig meat. The next one that we went to was, or is, waka. Waka, which is your cow meat. Waka Hawaiian. Waka Hawaiian. And same thing, all of these animal words that we're using, like I said, if you see a cow, you can just say waka, because it means the same thing. You just have to specify if you want, you know, a sandwich, you add, or like the meat, you want to add the Hawaiian. The next animal we have, shitag, jitaga. So say it with me, jitaga. And when we start going into conversational, you tend to drop that last sound, jitag, jitag. And that's for your chicken, jitag Hawaiian, jitag Hawaiian. So that's all of our meat. And so then I went into a few vegetables and also a few fruits as well. So our first vegetable is shelu. Shelu. Who likes corn? I do. I got some at the farmer's market yesterday. It looks beautiful. So say it with me, shelu. Shelu aguaduliha. Shelu aguaduliha. Corn, I want. So the next, well, I don't know, I guess a tomato is a fruit, isn't it? Fruit or vegetable? Y'all have to let me know. So moving on to the tomato, unego hist. So take it slow in the beginning and just slowly say, unego hist. So you see that comma? We drop that I sound and it turns into unego hist. One more time, say it with me. Unego hist. And that's your tomato, unego hist. I added this one in because I went to the Wasti du Yegun this weekend. I went to the ramp patch and got me some ramps. If you are not from the mountains, you might not know what these are. They are an onion leek that grows wild in the mountains, and they're very tasty. They're just like a really strong onion. So Wasti. Wasti. Say it with me. Wasti. Stop. So moving from our veggies to our fruits, who doesn't like a cherry, right? Taya. Taya. Say it with me one more time. Taya. Stop. So the next fruit I have for you, if you were with us last week, you heard the story about the origin of strawberries. Ani. Ani. One more time, say it with me. Ani. Stop. Next we have Anzi. Anzi. Anzi aguaduliha. Orange, I want. So say it with me one more time. Anzi. Very good. Next one we have is kuwaya. 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 The blueberries. So tasty. Ost agielahan. Kuwaya. Blueberries are my favorite. Love them so much. So say it with me one more time. Kuwaya. Good. So also at the farmer's market, you will see gauchunky, gauchunky, your cantaloupe. And again, see the little comma? So we drop that E sound and it's just gauchunky, gauchunky. And then last but not least is kungisti. Kungisti, your watermelon. Kungisti. Stop. One more time for good measure. Kungisti or kungist.